I don't have anything I need.
Talk to him about, okay. Wonder if even though he helped me gather some, if he can tell me where he thinks I could find some.
I found the stag beetle antlers. Thank you.
Not a problem. Uncle Juan was happy to give up the antlers once he found out they were for your training.
I don't really think he can help me at the moment. I'll just let him get on with...
Doing nothing. Okay, so... And then he wouldn't help me either. The guard. So... Red Devil's Armpits, Ghost Mushrooms. I swear those have to be, like, outside of town, right? But...
Swamp of Death. I don't think so. Doesn't sound particularly healthy to me.
Obviously, this whole area with all the grass and weeds and stuff, there could be any of these floating around, but I don't see anything kind of sticking out to be interacted with, so I'm not sure. I already looked at the small tree, and he just says it's interesting, but doesn't really know anything about it, so... Yeah, I thought so, but it doesn't really give me... He says no, and I don't get the option on the map.
I don't have anything.
No, he had nothing. Yeah, when we went there last time, he had nothing to talk to him about, so... Such peaceful music. Okay, I don't know... Boy. That's the thing. That's what I was actually thinking. Well, maybe we can go to the swamp now or something, but he says no when you try, so I don't... Try talking to the showman again. I'm not sure. It's a good thought, though. I had the same thought, but unfortunately...
Hello.
So he just wants another spin on the Wheel of Fortune. I don't... It's not a point.
I have seen that you...
Yeah, I'll come back. You've seen it in your future, in my future and stuff. Blah, 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 blah. Hep, 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 blah, blah, blah. I do have a feather, too. I wonder... Nothing more of him? I could look at... Oh, there's a carrot.
That carrot can't even fit into Bertram's cage anymore. Maybe he really does eat a tad too much. I think this is doing him a favor.
So I have a carrot for some reason that I don't know. Oh, right. To help me catch the rabbit, Durr. I don't know what I do with the rabbit once I catch the rabbit, but I could at least try to do this. Hey. Rabbit. What's going on,
Fluffy
buddy?
Bunny, how are things? How about a luscious carrot for a change? The rabbit's clearly keen on the carrot, but it still isn't coming close enough for me to grab it. I'll have to think of something else. The merchant's shrinking ring.
Well, I feel like I need some kind of a rod, like a fishing rod or something, and then a string, and then hang this on that, or something like that.
Swamp of Death.
And he doesn't want to talk to him. He says, "Is there anything more for the mouse?" The mage didn't give me advice, so I don't know.
Hello, Mr.
Hello, Mr.
Nope.
I'm off.
Don't need that much, just the last three. Bone worms, red devil's armpits, and ghost mushrooms. I'm not sure. Bone worms, right?
I'm not getting any closer than 3 steps.
Maybe I need to do one of the other tasks. Maybe one of them will take me into the swamp, and then I can get the mushrooms once I'm there. Might be what I need to do. Let's try one of the other tasks. Kind of shift gears a little bit for a second. For a second. Whatever. For a little bit.
Excuse me,
What is it?
Okay.
what exactly do you mean by magical artifact, and where can I get one?
That's the whole point of the task. Magical artifacts are extremely rare. The more powerful they are, the more difficult it is to find them.
And how powerful does it have to be?
You can't really say exactly. You show me an artifact and I will evaluate it. You can only be absolutely certain if you find an extraordinarily powerful object. Legions of mages have been hunting for such objects for generations, and once you finally get hold of such an artifact, then you don't let it go. There's even a story that the famous mage Balthazar the Brittle took his most powerful artifact with him when he died, so that no other mage could get their hands on it.
Took it with him when he died? How did he manage that?
No one really knows for sure, but that mirror over there has something to do with it. It belonged to Balthazar, and somehow he managed to take his artifact with him to the other side.
Okay.
What kind of artifact is it?
An amulet. You can see it in the old portraits, but nowadays no one really knows what it's capable of. It's extraordinarily powerful. That much is certain.
So powerful that I would be sure to pass the test were I to bring it.
You can bet your life on that.
Right, then I'll get it.
Good luck. That's a ghost mirror. Only ghosts can pass through it.
Is there a simple way to become a ghost?
You have to die. If you're interested in this subject, then you should stop by the Swamp of the Dead.
There's
There's someone living there who I'm sure can help you.
The Swamp of the Dead? Yes. It's here on my map.
There we go.
What do I have to do to recover the artifact from the Kingdom of the Dead?
You have to go through the mirror. But it's a ghost mirror. Only ghosts can enter it.
And how do I become a ghost?
Ask my old friend in the Swamp of the Dead. He knows about that kind of thing.
Might as well get information about this one too, and then we can kind of do multiple things at the same time as they kind of overlap.
I can already do magic. I made a bunch of sparks with my wand.
Oh, please, that's not magic. No, you have to perform a real spell. Make something disappear. Or transform something. Something like that. The best novices traditionally turn someone into a sheep.
Into a sheep? Why a sheep?
The sheep is the mascot of our order. They're soft, they're warm. Have you got a problem with sheep?
No. I just don't know how to go about something like that.
Of course you don't. It takes years of practice.
Years of practice? I don't have years. I need that diploma straight away.
Even simple spells, levitation or the like, need lots of practice. That's assuming there's even enough magic in you.
I have to find a spell I can learn today.
There isn't any such thing, at least not here. I'll teach you your first spells in the next few months. For anything else, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Yeah, sheep are cool. I like sheep too. We had sheep at different points growing up when my parents kind of alternately lived kind of in farmlands and then in bigger cities. And so some of the time we had sheep. It was cool. Dolly, of course, was the name of one of the sheep, obviously.
I have to study.
Goodbye.
Alright. So I guess what we'll do is this, and now we'll go to the Swamp of the Dead, and hopefully not die while we're there. Let's do this. Make sure I'm saving more regularly now, since we ran into the problem before. Not autosave, this one. Alright. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go grab something. Give me just a moment. Alright. Okay, so I'm looking for a mushroom. For sure. And then... half-sunken tree. Okay, let's just examine some stone head.
A rather large and ugly stone head. It has only been roughly carved. A truly primitive work. Strange. Why is there a lit lamppost here, in the middle of the swamp, so far away from the town? Lampposts in the middle of nowhere are seldom a good sign, whether they're in a snowy forest or a swamp.
Okay, stop.
The tree looks anything but healthy. Its bark is covered in strange mushrooms, and it seems to be slowly sinking into the swamp. There's a plant growing on that tree. Hey, those are Red Devil's armpits.
Oh, I see, because it's like armpit hair. Gross. I get it now. Oh, that's just not great. That's not great at all. Okay. Okay, we'll go through and look at this.
I wonder what kind of animal that was. And, more importantly, are there any still alive around here? We'll see. Really rotten. Aha! Bone worms have been at work here. They go through bone like a woodworm through a tree. Now I have the worms for my potion.
Nice. Okay, so I just need the mushrooms somewhere. Over here looks like mushrooms, but they don't interact. Look at the ship. Just make sure there's nothing in between here that I'm missing. It doesn't seem like it. Okay, so look at the... Well, that's the ship too.
I wonder how it got here. Maybe in a flood? The carvings look unbelievably intricate. Someone must have worked very long.
Okay, so that's it for that. Just big analyzing the ship as a whole from a distance. I'm not seeing any mushrooms here. Maybe we'll get some mushrooms as we go further this way, or even inside the ship, maybe. Well, we will find mushrooms. We just need to not sure where we go for them. Awesome. He said there were plants growing on it, I think. He might have said mushroom. I might have missed, but I was listening to see if he said, oh, here we go. Bluish shimmering mushrooms. These are the ones. He said plants growing on the trees, and I think that was just the devil's armpit.
Shimmering blue mushrooms with green speckles. Those could be the ghost mushrooms I need for my potion.
There we go. Ghost mushrooms. Alright, let's talk to you.
Whoa, a human skeleton. Maybe the poor soul was part of the ship's crew. I can't see anything all that interesting. The skeleton looks kind of old and smells a little, but otherwise...
I don't smell.
He
You
couldn't
almost
tell it was
scared me to
alive.
death.
I don't doubt it, sadly.
Who are you?
I'm Death.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Death. My name's Wilbur Weathervin.
Not Mr. Death. I am Death.
You're famous. Why are you so down?
Bah, what is death in this world? Nothing. This is a damn point-and-click adventure. No one dies. In any other reasonable role-playing game, you have to kill 100 rats to reach the second level. Now that's a real game.
But there's a war with tons of dead, and I'm sure my hamster Mucky died years ago, or didn't he?
Of course there's all that, but you don't see anyone die, and you can't kill anyone here. Mucky has always been dead, just like most of the inhabitants of the city, and the pig that provided you with bacon for breakfast. They were created dead, you understand?
Those are the bits I always skip over in novels.
When I stop moving, it's about to fade until you walk